Would you think that?
Why do you get the first question?
I don't know. It's
Why did you let him? Did you all nominate him? Did you guys all talk about this before? And we're like, listen, he gets the first question. He won the coin flip, huh? Okay. Go ahead.
Would you think that?
Wait a second. You've had this whole time to think about this question. You have to read it? This is the first question. You have to read your first question?
It's okay. I can do it without, and the next one too.
Look at that.
Would you think that last year was the best year for the Miz and Maryse?
Well, I got to hang out with my wife every day of my life, so absolutely it was the best year for me.
What is the big difference between the Divas title and the women's title? What is your regard between the after the Divas the women's revolution?
Ouais, il y avait je vais essayer de parler en français. Pour parler de wrestling en français, c'est quand même assez, c'est comme une troisième langue. Mais aujourd'hui, la seule différence, je pense, c'est que les femmes ont beaucoup plus de temps dans le ring. Ils ont beaucoup plus de temps pour connecter, pour parler avec la foule. Mais that's it. Moi, quand j'étais avec la WWE en 2008, 2009, 2010, mes plus grosses années où j'avais le Divas Championship, on avait 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Aujourd'hui, ils ont 15, 20, 30 minutes. Je pense que la compagnie s'implique beaucoup plus avec les femmes que dans mes années à moi, donc ça l'aide beaucoup. C'est vraiment un bon temps pour la génération en ce moment. Mais la différence, il y avait un championship pour les femmes avant d'avoir un Divas Championship. Je pense que c'est juste ce que les femmes font avec, dans le fond. Mais aujourd'hui, comme je te dis, la compagnie s'implique tellement plus que c'est un gros bonus, là.
C'est bénéfique pour...
Ben oui.
Comment s'est organisé votre retour, Maryse, et qu'est-ce que
Ben
vous
là,
avez ressenti?
je suis pas pour vous le dire, là. le retour en tant que tel, ben là, on fait pas... They asked me, how was your return? How did you plan your return?
Plan?
I didn't really... It's a... Let's just talk about the day that I came back. How successful
How did you plan
we
your
were.
return? Well, let's put it this way. The Miz wanted the Intercontinental Championship. My wife allowed me to have my Intercontinental Championship. There's no real plan to it, right?
I think so, yeah, right?
There's no plans. Like, it's like everyone's like, how did you plan to have Maryse? There was no plans. It's like I wanted her back because I wanted to be around her all the time. And I know how talented, how incredible she is, and the determination that she has. And I want that to be around me because it resonates off her onto me, and it drives me to be the best I possibly can be. So you want that type of talent around you at all times. And that's exactly what happened.
What? I'll just say so romantic now. Yeah. It's the French. It's the French in me bringing out the romance
Like
and
I said,
an
brings
American.
out the best in me.
Like they're all like...
You have been married for 3 years and now working together for more than a year. How does it couple succeed in managing its busy schedule between wrestling, movies, and private life?
How do we manage our life? You tell me. I don't even know how we do it, to be completely honest with you. It is nonstop all day, every day. Whether it is WWE or it's doing a movie or a television appearance or a hosting gig or doing media with all of you, being in France, being in Europe, being in the UK yesterday, you know, being in Germany, being whatever country or city or state that we are in, we try to give the best we possibly can no matter what, because that's what a WWE superstar entails. You as a WWE superstar, it's no longer you're just in the ring talent. You're everything. And we call ourselves WWE superstars. We're no longer calling ourselves wrestlers because we're not. We're so much more than that. And as a WWE superstar, you have an obligation to be a role model. Now, granted, some of the stuff we do in the WWE ring allows us to get booed and chants of "you suck." However, outside the ring, you know, there's so many things that we do that I am proud of. like going into our Be a Star campaigns, which are anti-bullying campaigns, you know, doing Make-A-Wishes, and is some of the most incredible things I've ever seen, like, you know, being able to be there with a kid, you know, talking with them, making them smile, you know, going out into an audience and looking out into that audience and seeing people smile and happy and with their families and friends. There's nothing quite like that.
That's true. What's the question?
I talk a lot.
Maryse,
Maryse. J'entends pas mon nom comme ça souvent.
est-ce que vous aimez la poutine?
La poutine? Ben oui.
Poutine? Je déteste les poutines. Oui.
C'est drôle parce que quand on était à Montréal, au Centre Bell, qu'est-ce qu'on peut dire pour que les gens nous aiment pas? Parce que, tu sais, Mike parle un peu français, mais pas vraiment. Donc, j'étais, OK, you gotta say, je déteste la poutine. And I think the entire crowd went absolutely insane.
I thought they did. Chris Jericho will tell you a different story because he was backstage listening and he goes, "What? Did you think that they were just going to go, oh, he doesn't like our fries with gravy on it?
And cheese.
Oh my God." And I was like, yes, they did it. They did it. They erupted. And he was like, okay. But in his book, he writes that was the worst promo he's ever heard in his life. She told me to say
That
it.
was a really good moment. It was
Thank you.
really, really
She
good.
thought
Over
so.
poutine, which I love. I like it. It's not really healthy, and I
don't.
try to not eat it too much, but I mean,
Je
it's good.
déteste les poutines.
I'll eat the cheese and just leave the fries.
There it is.
My question on video game. Do you play video game?
I try.
You try?
And I refuse to play with my husband because he won't let me win.
You don't let people win.
I mean,
You know, it's all about
good.
equality here. And I basically will beat everyone if they play a video game with me. I'm sorry, I'm just that good. It happens.
I'll
Whenever
bet.
you're playing as yourself on WWE 2K17, you can't let people beat you. And if they are about to beat you, you just press the power button and they never beat you.
That's what he does.
That's simple.
So if I get a move or two and it's like, oh, it just goes.
Oops.
Yeah,
How do you get two questions? None of these guys don't get to talk.
I would have a second question.
You memorized it this time, huh? Look at that.
Always in my head. You're the challenger for the Intercontinental Championship. You seem to be really close to this title since the last year, since you win the title with the help of Maryse. How much this title means to you? Because you seem really to be attached to it.
As a kid growing up, my heroes all had the Intercontinental Championship. Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, and Mr. Perfect, Rick Rude, all of them. And they were the people that I looked up to and wanted to be like. So coming to WWE, the one championship that I wanted was the Intercontinental Championship. And not only that, I wanted to make it as prestigious as it was when I was a kid. But I also wanted my name to be synonymous with the Intercontinental Championship. So that's exactly what I'm doing, and that's why I have such a pride for that title.
I got a question for you now, both of you. Before you came back in the WWE, you was on the road. Now you're on the road, I assume, together. With who you shared the road before Maryse came back into the WWE, and now are you all together, or you always have a third wheel? Say, hey guys, can I go with you?
No, we're not. No third wheels here. We drive together. We like our alone time from everybody else. But before, I would drive with Dolph Ziggler and Zack Ryder, and make fun of both of them the entire time.
Thank you very much.
Or they'd make fun of me.
Both.
One of the two. Maybe we just do it all.
Yeah.
Just rip on each other the entire time, and then I go, Maryse, they just called me this, and she goes, well, call them this.
Since you hate them so much, could you tell me one good thing about Nikki Bella and John Cena, and one good thing about John Cena?
One good thing about Nikki Bella and one good thing about John Cena.
Yeah.
They're both gone from the WWE right now.
Okay.
There's your good thing for both of them.
It's okay.
Is it a good thing? Oh, you're a big John Cena fan? Oh, you're going to cry because he's not going to be at the show today? You'll be like, oh, I want to chant for John Cena. What are you, 5?
The Miz, you have a strong personality, you never will change. You'll always be the Miz. You can remember 2009 promo where you explained how the struggle you were going when it came to find your place with WWE officials. No, whether you're former WWE World Champion, Intercontinental Tag Team Champion, multiple records. You're a self-made man. How do you feel about everything you've accomplished?
I still feel like I have so much more to do. You know, like even though I've accomplished so much in WWE as well as, you know, having a franchise in the Marine, it's still like not enough for me. I always want more. And I think that's the drive that we both have, right? I mean, with all you accomplished, don't you want more?
Always. That's always a problem too, because you do the thing that you wanted to do, and then you go, oh, okay, well now I've done that. What's next? So
It's always what's next. It never stops. What's next? I will be the biggest WWE superstar WWE has ever seen. I will be the biggest movie star that movies have ever seen. I'll be the biggest TV star that TV has ever seen. I will be the biggest person in the world. Everyone will know my name, and everyone will know exactly who I am, and will be proud and respect. And I'll be richer than everybody. And I will like throw $100 bills out to everyone as I walk into these media things, so everyone loves me. Thank you.
My next mission right now is to find une poutine. Est-ce qu'il y a une poutine à l'hôtel?
I don't think they have it here. It's not popular here.
No. It's
No,
not good.
no, that's a Montreal thing.
J'ai une dernière question. La question, ça serait par rapport au cinéma. Si on vous proposait une place dans le film Fast and Furious, le prochain, est-ce que vous auriez accepté?
Yeah.
I have no idea what he said.
If we would get like a chance to be on the next Fast and Furious movie, would you accept?
No, I'm not gonna do it. What are you kidding? What? Would you expect us to say no? Were you expecting us to be like, no, I'm looking for something that has more. What are you kidding? Of course,
More
it's like
like-
it's the biggest movie in the world right now.
En fait, la deuxième partie, c'est si oui, en tant que gentil ou en tant que méchant dans le film.
Would we be villain or good guys?
Both. I'll be the villain and then turn into the good guy.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I'd be the Jason Statham, I guess you could say. He's a bad guy, turns into good guy. Everyone's applauding him at the end. Boom, there you go, done. Villain, bad guy.
Have you seen the
Guy
last
that walks
one?
in and gives The Rock
Yeah. No?
a workout. I don't know.
My favorite scene is the one with the baby in the plane. Have you watched it? It's pretty good when he's
Fate
fighting.
of the Furious, you just told them
It's
a part
okay.
of it. Great job.
You all saw it, right?
No.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Guardians yet?
Yeah,
How is it?
it's good.
How's Batista?
Haven't seen it. What's the end?
Look, wow, you know, the way you said that, you were like, oh my God. Like, it
No.
stole the show, huh?
How does
Good.
it end?
Don't say it. I don't want any spoilers. I can't wait to see it. Who's the star of that movie? Is it Batista, Rocket Raccoon, or Baby Groot?
Est-ce que vous aimez votre représentation dans WWE, votre look? Et quel personnage vous joueriez?
Le caractère? Si j'aime mon caractère?
Non, votre personnage, l'avatar,
The way you built in the game.
the graphics.
Oh,
The graphics. Your
if I
graphics.
could make it better?
Yeah.
If you like it.
I would be more ripped.
Yeah, I would be faster, better, stronger.
Yeah, I should be the strongest man in WWE. I would
Yeah.
make myself more ripped, defined, more chiseled.
Unbeatable.
Yes. I would have my body taken from the proportions of Michelangelo's David, and then I would have it put into the video game.
We were just in Rome. Just,
I don't think Michelangelo's David is in there.
No, it's not.
No, it's in France, isn't it? Is it
The
the Louvre?
We've been there.
It's at the Louvre, right?
We've been
With,
there.
along with Mona Lisa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we thought was huge. Like we thought this, and then
Small.
we
Sistine Chapel, though.
Okay.
Incredible.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Merci.
Merci.
Everything changes.